Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Study Management. In this video, we will be studying about the different types of research. The first kind of research is applied research. It is also known as action research. Applied research is basically action-oriented or solution-oriented research. The main goal of an applied research is to obtain an immediate and practical solution for a problem. For example, a specific kind of a drug or a medicine that is invented to cure a particular disease is an example for applied research. Another example for applied research is the various kinds of vaccinations that are developed by different countries to prevent the ill effects of coronavirus. Applied research mainly focuses to solve a problem, and so thus it does not promise to add new knowledge to the existing body of knowledge or discipline. The next important type of research is fundamental research. Fundamental research is also known as basic or pure research. Fundamental research is basically concerned with formulation of theories or generalizations of principles. It focuses on expanding a field of knowledge or aims to improve the understanding of a natural phenomenon. For example, research related to pure mathematics or research related to natural phenomenon such as Newton's law of gravity are all examples of fundamental research. Fundamental research thus involves systematic and highly sophisticated scientific techniques. Descriptive research. Descriptive research is also known as ex post facto research. The main purpose of descriptive research is to describe the state of affairs as it exists. In other words, it aims to present the data as it exists. Descriptive research provides a broad picture of a phenomenon that you may be interested in exploring. For example, a study on the trends in consumption of soft drinks with respect to socio-economic characteristics such as age, income, family, education level, and so on. Here, descriptive research tries to describe the demographic characteristics of the respondents. In descriptive research, one can only observe and report what has happened or what is happening in a particular situation, and so therefore, in descriptive research, the researcher have no control over the variables. Analytical research. Analytical research is also known as experimental research. The researcher has to use the facts or information already available and analyze them to make a critical evaluation of the subject matter to find answers to the questions such as why and how. For example, a study on the impact of COVID-19 on the Indian stock market. Here, explaining why and how the share prices have changed during the period of pandemic is an example for analytical research. The next important type of research is quantitative research. Quantitative research is a research that is based on the aspects that can be expressed in terms of quantity or numbers. Quantitative research involves investigation of a phenomena by gathering numerical information and performing statistical calculation. In quantitative research, the data is collected using different survey methods, and most common source of collecting information is through questionnaire. Survey conducted to understand the level of satisfaction of 500 students towards online classes during the lockdown period is an example for quantitative research. In quantitative research, the sample size is generally large. In quantitative research, various statistical techniques like correlation, regression, time series are used for analysis of the gathered data. The next type of research is qualitative research. It is the opposite of quantitative research. Qualitative research is basically concerned with qualitative phenomenon that is expressed in terms of quality and not in the form of numbers. Qualitative research aims to find out how people feel or what they think about a particular situation. It is based on words, feelings, and emotions that cannot be expressed in terms of numbers. In other words, the basic purpose of qualitative research is to examine human behavior or understand their attitudes or opinions on a particular subject matter based on their personal experiences. Research on livelihood of fishermen community residing in the coastal region of Kerala state is an example for qualitative research. Study on the attitude of customers towards a particular product displayed in the supermarket is another example for qualitative research. The major techniques used in qualitative research are face-to-face interviews, case studies, observations, focus group discussions, and so on. The next important type of research is conceptual research. Conceptual research relates to concepts and ideas. In the case of conceptual research, the researcher does not perform any experiments, but he tries to focus on explaining and describing the phenomenon that is being studied. Conceptual research is widely used by thinkers and philosophers to develop new concepts or theories or reinterpret the already existing theories in a different way. Aristotle's work and contribution in the field of metaphysics is one of the interesting examples of conceptual research. Empirical research. Empirical research is a research that is based purely on observation and experiments. The conclusions in empirical research are always supported by verifiable evidence. For example, a shampoo manufacturing company claims that 95% of the people with dandruff problems have been cured within 2 weeks of using their anti-dandruff shampoo. This is an example for empirical research as the company has evidence to prove that their shampoo is effective in treating dandruff related problems as it has been tried and tested on selected group of people who had dandruff problems. In this type of research, the researcher first formulates a working hypothesis and then gathers sufficient facts to prove or disprove the stated hypothesis. Exploratory research. Exploratory research is a type of research that is carried out for a particular research problem that has not been studied clearly so far. It is a type of research that is carried out when the research problem is not clear or is very vague. The researcher has no information available from the past studies and he will have to spend a lot of time gathering the information. Exploratory research basically helps the researcher to gain more clarity and information about the topic. It guides him to develop the hypothesis and also assists in selecting suitable methodology to conduct the study. Review of available literature, in-depth interviews, discussions with the experts, case studies are some of the techniques that are adopted in exploratory research. The last type of research is historical research. Historical research is a research conducted to examine the past events. In other words, it is a research that helps to understand the historical background of the present day events. In historical research, the researcher has to depend on the conclusions or inferences that have been drawn in the past. Historical research helps to derive explanation from the past trends in order to understand the present and anticipate the future. For example, studying the share prices of a particular company in the past enables the investor to take decision as to whether to invest in the shares of that particular company or not. I hope you enjoyed watching my video. Thanks for watching. Please stay tuned to my channel for more updates on research.